Hi, honey. How's work going?
Ugh.
That bad?
No, I'm not thinking about work. Just, in general.
Why's that?
Just thinking about the kids.
They're the cutest, aren't they? I can't wait to see their cute little faces after work.
Can't we just drop them off somewhere?
What?
I really don't want to have to deal with them right now.
What do you mean?
You know, the whole picking them up and then having to feed them, and then they're always asking us questions. I feel like we never get alone time anymore.
Well, I'm the one that picks them up and makes them dinner. I feel like we have a pretty equal partnership in the caretaking of our children. Yes, I know that we don't get too much alone time anymore, but that's part of being a parent, especially with 2 kids under 5 years old.
I just can't even deal with it right now.
If you want a night off, I can watch them. Or maybe we can even ask your mom. I know that she's been itching for a visit, and I keep promising her the weekend, but then things come up. I'm sure she'd be ecstatic to watch them.
Do you think she'd watch them for the entire weekend?
I mean, she probably would, but I don't know how I feel about leaving our kids somewhere away from us for an entire weekend.
They're old enough.
One of them is 4, and then the other is 2.
Yeah? So what?
Well, I think they're too young to be left away from their parents for too long. Plus, it's a long weekend. You know, Easter.
Yeah? So what?
So usually families host an Easter weekend with their kids. You know, Easter egg hunting and painting eggs and all of that.
See, this is what I mean. We never have any alone time. I don't ever get any alone time. You always want to be hanging out with the kids and doing activities with them. What about me?
We still have our date night.
Yeah, but that's only a couple of hours away from the kids.
Well, you went on that girls' weekend a while ago. I thought that would be a good getaway for you.
It was, but that was already 3 weeks ago.
Okay. Well, if you really need the time away, I can watch our kids this weekend, and then you can maybe go to a hotel somewhere.
Yeah, that would actually help me out a lot.
I'm sorry you feel so overwhelmed.
It's just, I have to do so much for them. It's hard.
What are you talking about?
Well, they need to have their hair brushed and teeth brushed. They need to be changed and then dropped off at daycare and picked up. It's honestly a lot for me to handle by myself.
Whoa, you're not alone. And I don't mean to point this out, but I'm the one that does all of those things for them.
What? You're saying I'm not a good mother or something?
Of course not. You're a great mother. I'm just saying that those specific things that you listed are my job, plus dinner and breakfast, plus bath time. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm the one that does most of the work when it comes to the kids.
No, I'm the one that gets from their snacks.
Okay.
What? You don't think that's hard to work? They interrupt my TV time. I always have to pause my show and get up whenever they want to snack or a drink of water. Plus, it doesn't help that you tire them out by playing with them. Then they get even more thirsty and hungry.
They're growing kids. They're going to be thirsty and hungry no matter what we do with them.
Well, maybe if we just lock them in a room, they learned to entertain themselves. They wouldn't have to rely on me so much. I mean, I could only watch like 5 episodes of my show per night.
That's a lot of TV. I mean, I didn't want to say anything, but you do tend to just sit on the couch all day on the weekends and all evening on the weekdays. The kids just want to play with you and their dad. It's not like they're constantly bothering you. I always take them outside to play for a couple of hours. I think it's good that our kids are outside.
Okay, sorry. I didn't know you were some perfect dad or whatever.
I'm not saying anything about your mothering skills. I'm just saying that when you think about it, you have to admit that I tend to do most of the things when it comes to the kids.
Well, I need at least 4 days away from them. So I assume you can watch them?
Wait, you're going to be gone all weekend? All Easter? Don't you want to do an Easter egg hunt with them? Or paint Easter eggs?
No. Frankly, that sounds all very boring. It's not like they're very interesting either.
What? Our kids are great. Jackson is making complete sentences and has even shown an interest in reading. And Macy, she's doing amazing. And baby sign language. These are all really cool things.
Only you would think that these are cool things. What, should they get a medal for doing things that everyone else could do?
Okay, why do I sense that you're being hostile towards our own children?
I'm not. See, you just want to paint me as a bad guy. I'm a mother who works hard and needs a break.
I already said I can watch the kids. If you need a break, I'll give you a break. I just don't like the way that you speak about our kids, like they're a burden.
Well, they kind of are. They cost a lot of money, they require a lot of effort, and they just won't leave you alone.
Okay, I think that's enough. You're seriously sounding like you regret our children, or that you don't even like them. I know that you don't. You're a good mother and you love them. I know that you're probably just tired. If you really need a weekend away and want a full 4 days, then I'll watch them. No problem.
Finally, I can have some alone time.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just invite your family over to help with Easter, right?
What? No, don't do that. What are they going to think of me if I'm not there? They're gonna judge me so hard.
No, they're not. I'll just explain to them that you needed a break. I'm sure that they'll understand.
You're just trying to throw me under the bus. See, that's the kind of husband you are. You're jealous of how much I care for and love our children, and you don't want me to have a break because you just want me to work myself to the bone. You're a terrible father.
Wow, okay. I'm going to walk away from this conversation because what you're saying is hurting me a lot. But I don't want to fight about this. I know that you're tired. We're both amazing parents and we both deserve a break. But you obviously need a bigger break. Go. Have fun.
I will. And don't think about bothering me.
You don't want the kids to FaceTime?
I said, don't bother me.
Okay.
Hey, are we still on for darts at the bar?
I completely forgot. I'm feeling a bit tired, so I might have to skip it.
Oh, really? What's going on? You rarely forget a commitment. I think you're the only father in history who has ensured that their children go to every single appointment.
Well, I kind of had the kids on my own all Easter weekend. It was a bit tiring, and I think I just need to go home and relax.
What? Where was Madeline? Does she have a work trip or something?
No, she just needed a weekend off.
So she chose Easter? That's a bit weird, isn't it? I mean, most parents are thrilled to see their kids do Easter egg hunts. I know my husband and I were when the kids were younger.
I think she's just going through something right now. She seems really annoyed.
Annoyed? By you? What are you doing?
Why do you think I was the one annoying her?
I'm just kidding. I know you're like a super dad or whatever. I think you're the only man I know who wanted to become a father since he was a teenager.
What can I say? I love kids. I think they're amazing and inspiring. Not only that, but they are very cute.
It's probably because of Dad that you wanted to become a dad.
Probably. He really is the best dad you can have.
Absolutely. So, what is your wife getting annoyed about? I mean, I've never seen a father so dedicated to his children. Are you neglecting her?
What? Of course not. I make sure she knows how valued she is. Besides, we have a really great date night every week. It's a surprise every time, and I always make sure we do her favorite thing.
You were made to be a house husband.
I really was, but it just seems annoyed by our children?
Well, kids do have a tendency to be annoying.
But like, more so than just regular annoyance. Like she seems angry at them or something.
What? What makes you say that?
Well, I guess what she says about them? She says that they're like a burden and they require so much out of her. Even though I'm the one that does mostly everything when it comes to the kids. I don't really understand where all this is coming from. All she wants to do these days is to get away from the children, hang out with her friends, have some alone time.
Well, it's not uncommon for mothers to get overwhelmed.
I know! And I try my best to alleviate a lot of the stress she's under, but it seems like everything I do isn't good enough for her. See, at first our responsibilities with the kids were split down the middle. She would be the one to dress them and make them breakfast, while I was the one that did pickup, dinner, and bath time. I would also be the one that would play with them too. I spend most evenings playing with them. I can't help it. I love seeing their little brains work at imagining and coming up with games.
Yeah, that's literally a dream. Most men don't even do half of that.
Well, again, I'm made to be a house husband and a good father. Anyways, it was going great for like the first couple of years. But recently, she's really taken a step back from the children. She doesn't do anything with them now.
Really? What do you mean?
Well, I'm the one that does the morning routine now, and I'm also the one that does all of the evening stuff, including picking up and cooking dinner. She doesn't even pay attention to them anymore. They'll be asking her a question or wanting to show her something that they made, and she won't even glance at them.
What?
Yeah, I thought it was really weird, but I didn't want to bring it up. You know, mothers are usually always very tired and all of that, but it's gotten worse lately. Now she'll loudly complain if they ask her to get them a snack or a drink of water. She'll complain about them in front of them. I know that they're young and that they probably don't understand, but I just don't like the way she talks about them in front of them. I actually don't like the way she talks about them, period.
Okay, this is definitely getting a lot more worrisome.
Is it? I don't want to assume anything because I can't imagine what it's like to be a mother. But I thought it was a bit strange that she literally wants nothing to do with her children anymore. I mean, she basically tries to escape them every weekend. And during the weekdays, she just complains about them.
Is everything okay with her?
Yeah, I keep checking in on her and she said she's fine. That she just finds her kids to be a burden to her and she wants to get away from them.
Well, what do you want to do instead?
Usually go out. She likes going out to the club with her friends a lot.
What? Like actually clubbing?
Yeah, she's usually not back until the early hours of the morning.
How someone in their 30s can do that is beyond me. I'm falling asleep by 1 a.m.
Yeah, so am I, but I don't want to judge her or anything. If that's how she relaxes, then that's how she relaxes. I don't say anything about it.
How often does she go clubbing then?
Usually like once a week. And then she'll also go out to the bar with her friends and other places that I don't know too much about.
I hate to ask, but do you think she's having an affair?
No, she really is in the places that she tells me she is. And I haven't been really suspicious that there's anyone else or something.
How can you be sure?
Well, she posts a lot when she goes out, and so do her friends. I can usually follow them throughout the night via their social media stories, just to make sure she's okay. I'm sure that everything's fine. She'll probably be in a better mood today.
How about you come meet me at the bar? After spending 4 days taking care of your children on your own, you deserve a night out.
I really shouldn't.
Come on, that's what marriage is all about. Equality. She can watch the kids for the night. Just come out and have a little fun, and we can talk about this more.
Okay, fine.
Yay!
I'll just text to let her know.
Okay.
Hi, babe. I hope your weekend went well. I can't wait to see you tonight. I do have the playing darts at the bar thing with my sister tonight, so I'll be home for a couple of hours after picking up the kids and stuff. I'll make sure to make their dinner, but if you could watch them until I get back, that'd be appreciated.
What? You expect me to watch our kids while you go out and party?
No, I'm just going out for a few drinks with my sister. We're playing darts. I told you about this last week.
But you're leaving me with our kids.
Yes.
You can't just do that to me. You can't expect me to do the whole single mother thing.
Whoa, what? I'm not asking you to be a single mother. I'm simply asking you to watch the kids tonight. It's not like I'm going to be out late or anything. Not like you do when you go clubbing.
And what is that supposed to mean?
I think you know what it means.
How can you judge me? That's how I relax. I go out and I dance.
And I don't judge you for that. I'm just asking that you do the same for me. I'm just going out for a couple of drinks with my sister. We both wanted a night off and we agreed to go play darts.
How can you abandon me?
Honey, really? It's literally only for a couple of hours, and it's with our kids.
Fine then. Go for the entire night. I don't care. Go crash on your sister's couch.
Are you serious? You're making me crash somewhere else because I want to go to the bar for one night?
Yes. I don't want an irresponsible father around my children.
You have to see how unfair that is. You literally just went off on your own for 4 days. I watched them for 4 days straight. I think it's only right that I can have one night off.
I already said go ahead. Just make sure you don't come back until tomorrow.
Okay.
In fact, I'll pick them up from daycare. If you're so eager to get away from your own children, then go ahead.
If this is bothering you this much, I won't go.
No, I want you to go. I think this will be best for everyone. This actually works out perfectly for me.
So you do miss your kids?
What? When did I say that? No, I said this works out for everyone.
Okay, I'm confused.
Just go out and don't come back until the morning.
Okay, fine.
Fine.
Hey, I just went out to grab a couple of breakfast sandwiches. I thought that the whole family would like breakfast sandwiches. And no, I'm not using this as an excuse to get a greasy breakfast sandwich for my hangover.
I wouldn't judge you either way. Sorry, I would have gone with you, but I just woke up.
No worries. I had a lot of fun last night. And besides, I know my kids want to visit with their favorite uncle.
I'm their only uncle. Also, thank you for letting me crash on the couch. I have no idea what got into Madeline yesterday. She insisted that I spent the night crashing on your couch. She got really mad at me.
I know. You wouldn't shut up about it on the Uber home.
Yeah, sorry. Whoa, wait.
What? What? Is something happening?
Yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to worry you. I just looked at my voicemails.
And what? Was your wife phoning you throughout the night? You know, she really has no right to be so angry at you. Not when she literally couldn't be bothered to celebrate Easter with your kids.
No, it's coming from the daycare.
What? OMG, what do they say?
Oh my god.
Oh no. Please tell me your kids are okay.
Yeah, they are. But they're with social services.
What?
Yeah, apparently they weren't picked up yesterday from daycare.
What? OMG, what do we do?
Okay, I'm going to go get them, and I need to try and get in contact with Madeline. You don't think something happened to her?
I have no idea. Have you received any phone calls from like police stations or hospitals or anything?
No, there's nothing.
Okay, it's okay. I'll be home in literally 2 minutes and I'll drive you.
Okay, thank you. Madeline, are you okay? Hello? Why didn't you pick up our kids? Please tell me that you're okay.
What? God, why did you wake me up? It's so early.
It's 9 a.m.
Yeah, that's early.
That's when you have to go to work.
Yeah, but it's the last day of the Easter holiday.
Wait, where are you?
At home. Why?
What?
Okay, seriously, you need to calm down. What's up?
Why didn't you pick up our kids from daycare?
Oh, I went out.
What?
Yeah, and you don't get to say a thing about it. You literally were at a bar last night.
Yeah, for a night out. After I took care of the kids so you can do whatever for 4 days straight. Why didn't you go out then?
I did. My friends and I went out during the weekend.
Then why the hell did you need to go out again? You left our kids at a daycare. Overnight. The workers had to call social services last night, and now our kids are sleeping somewhere in the social services building.
What? Why would they do that? I was literally going to pick them up today. It's not a big deal.
You cannot be serious. Please tell me you're not serious.
What? What's the big deal?
You can't leave our children like that.
You seriously need to calm down. You don't get to tell me what to do or how to live my life. I'm my own woman.
Yeah, maybe so. But that doesn't mean I can't say things when it comes to our children. You left them on their own at a daycare. Do you know how many voicemails I woke up to this morning?
Well, I guess you should have been a better father and maybe should have stayed home.
I can't believe you right now.
Quit trying to call me. I have a killer hangover right now. I'm just gonna go back to sleep and I'll pick up the kids sometime this afternoon.
What? You don't even care that they were in social services? That they're trying to take away our kids?
I really hope they do. Then I would actually get a decent break.
Excuse me? Okay, you are unbelievable. I can't believe you would say something like that.
Quit trying to make me the villain here. I'm a mother. I have a lot on my plate. Besides, it's not like I left them on their own. They were at daycare. That's what daycares are for. They take care of kids even at night. Plus, I never get a night off.
Well, now you'll get every night off.
What?
Yeah, you're so desperate for a night off? You think our children are burdens? You don't want to lift a finger to do anything when it comes to our children? Then you're on your own.
What? You're leaving me? You can't leave me.
Already done. I am so done with you.
The court is never going to rule in your favor, especially after they find out that their father was too busy getting drunk at the bar to pick up the children.
Oh, I think the court will have plenty to hear about how irresponsible you've been.
You can't prove anything.
Why are you even fighting? I thought this is what you wanted. You wanted to be free of your children. Well, here it is. Just sign them over to me and I'll take care of them, and we'll be out of your life forever.
I'm not going to let you win like that.
Well then, I guess we'll just have to go to court, and they'll have to hear all about how you abandoned your children time and time again, how you left me to do all the work. And don't forget, I have Stacy to be my witness.
What? Stacy?
Yeah, who do you think I needed to talk to every time you left for days on end? She knows every little bit about what you were doing. Not to mention I have screenshots from your partying from your friend's story. And Stacy is now going through all of your feeds to get proof.
No! Stop it!
Then just sign the kids over to me.
Fine. I don't even want the little brats anymore. They've only weighed me down, the same way you weighed me down.
You're unbelievable. I can't believe out of all people, you were the one I married and had children with. Well, I'm done. And I know that the kids will be happier with me than if they were stuck with you.
Oh, whatever. Have fun being boring. The kids will never allow you to go out anymore. They'll just take up all your time and resources.
Resources I'll happily give them, because they're my children. Goodbye, Madeline. Madeline did sign over the children once I got to social services and had to go through extensive interviewing before they released the kids back into my custody. Thankfully, Stacy was there and corroborated every part of my story. It was difficult getting the lawyers and courts to agree that I should be the one taking care of our children. But since Madeline willingly agreed to rescind all custody of the children, we only had to be in court for a couple of months. Madeline does have visitation rights, and I've invited her to come to visit every couple of weeks, but she hasn't been around yet, and it's been 6 months. Of course the kids miss their mother. I just hope that they can understand when they're older why this is the best way things could be. Stacy has really been a big help and stepped in with her kids to create a kind of blended family. Now the children have cousins to play with, and I have a support system who can help me with the children. And who knows, maybe after clubbing and drinking become boring to Madeline, she'll want to be in the kids' lives again. But I don't think that'll be happening soon.